Hello and welcome to ALR Season 5 for the last round of Tier 2. This time we are in the United States of America, in the state of Texas, on the track called COTA. Something just broke, I think, but let's not care about that. It is COTA time today. And we are only 11 drivers in a rainy qualifying. I hope it rains in the race. That means we might end up with only 3 finishes. It's a really low turnout rate, which I don't really like, but you know, it happens. Let's just turn this on and we can go. Let's turn all the stuff on that we need. Track map. And the lap data and telemetry. Okay. So, all the guys on the intermediate tires. The question is it a rainy race as well? Is it a rainy race? That's the main question. Okay, so we can see Jonas drifting here. And he is about to start a lap on the intermediate tires. Twanak and Bambino already on their laps. Let's visit them first. Let's go on board with Twanak. Let's see what he can do on his tires. It's Inters, all... Oh my god, what's happening here? It's intermediates for all of them. But something happened here to Bambino, to Twanak. Now let's go with Bambino, he's behind him. Morris is still going through the S's. It's only 11 drivers, which doesn't really help Jonas in his fight for the championship. Hello Michi, how are you? Let's go to my lovely graphic about the championship situation. So here it is. I still don't have the... I don't have the game implemented, I don't know why, but it is Jonas winning. He needs to finish first. If he finishes first without the fastest lap, Daniel needs to be P9 or lower. If he gets the fastest lap as well, Daniel needs to be 8th or lower. Let's go back to our racing. It's a 46.3 by Bambino and it's a 46.6 by Twanak. And that's the first laps. Jonas with a 45.988 finishes his lap and goes pole just until Daniel crosses the line almost a full second quicker. Let's almost full 2 seconds quicker. That's my maths. Yes, USA in the rain, it is doable, but I really don't like it. It's not the best track, to say at least. And when it's a rainy quali, you can expect drivers to do more than just one lap. And I see that the PlayStation servers still aren't working. I mean, they never were working. Maybe next year with the EA buying Codemasters, we could have some decent servers, but as FIFA isn't managing to have decent servers, I am not sure about this as well. Is Daniel? He's on an in lap. Jonas is on a second push lap. He is 6/10 quicker than his first time round. In sector 3 you can gain a lot of time actually, and you can find the time you need. Steven just about joined, so we have 12 drivers for the last round. Obviously, for every league, for the last round, the attendance is not that big because everything is probably decided by then. But tier 2 is the only tier in this league that still has a drivers championship running. It is Jonas improved by 7/10, still a second off. It is 21 point lead for Daniel Goodwin at the moment. He just needs to finish the race in the top 8, and he will actually win. So only 12 drivers today. Steven also joined qualifying. And oh god, yeah, this is not working as intended, but okay. 12 drivers in qualifying. I hope someone joins until the race starts, so we can get a 13th driver. But oh, and we're off for the first time today. We are off. Well, we didn't last long, that's for sure. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Let's open it up one more time. And now we're back. Well, we didn't last long, only 9 minutes into qualifying. I know what I need to get to stop this, but for now at least, we're gonna have to do it like this. So Joe is P2 currently, Bambino is P3. Oh, Bambino, twitchy on the exit. Steven and Gamer James without a lap time yet. Gamer James just now exited the pits, and oh, why is this going so fast? That's the real question. Let's see. If this doesn't work, we're gonna have to do something alternative for qualifying. For the race, I mean. Let's hope it works. I don't know what to say, but this worked for the whole season, and now suddenly it doesn't work. I don't know why. But Gamer James entering sector 3 on his out lap. Steven on an invalidated lap. This track is really harsh on track limits. In the rain, you need to be even more careful to not invalidate. Seven minutes to go, and Daniel is on pole, provisional pole still, by almost 8/10. Let's see his Sector 2 and Sector 3. Sector 2 is basically just 2 corners with a straight, I think. And Sector 3 is a bit more technical. He's just about improving, but he'll probably find much more time in Sector 3. Early on the throttle here. This cannot be taken flat out. Just need to manage it closely. Then the 2 last corners in the dry, really flowing really fast here. You need to take care not to understeer off the track. And across the line he will go to improve by half a second. And Daniel really seems strong around here. He is doing a Hamilton-esque performance. Let's see what Jonas can do. He's half a second off in the first sector. I don't know what weather we will get in the race. I hope it's not gonna rain. And let's go, Daniel, says Adam Goodwin. I know you're maybe his brother. Whatever you are, support is always important. And Daniel will need the support. He only needs to finish 8th or higher to win the championship. But we believe in him. All he needs to avoid is a first lap crash, because then he needs to gain all the time back as Jonas is pitting and aborting his first run. Sorry. And who else is on a lap? Steven is on an invalidated lap in P5. Daniel is entering the pits. Twanak is on a fast lap. He is in P12, currently last of the runners. He is now entering Sector 3. I expect an improvement here. Yes, by 7/10. Would still put him in P12. I think he messed up Sector 3 massively, because his time is far off the pace, really far off the pace. Oh, has to correct mid-corner here. The sun is shining somewhat, so... Oh, he aborts the lap. Interesting. Do they think they could go on to slicks maybe, but I really don't think slicks are the option here. It's still raining. It's still raining. Steven just about improved in the first sector. Uses all the curb, all the track here. Brakes now for the apex of this first hairpin. Although you could argue turn 1 is definitely a hairpin for me. So then it's the second hairpin. Oh, and he aborts the lap. Steven aborts the lap midway through the back straight. Interesting. Bambino is on an invalidated lap and he's way off the pace. And Gamer James is in P2. How haven't I seen that? Oh, I have seen that. I was just wondering. Gamer James in a Renault. I thought he was in a... I don't know what car, but he was in another car. Which he wasn't. Joe is on an outlap, Daniel is on an outlap, Jonas is on an outlap. Who will be the first one to start the lap? As we see RDO in P7, and his admin colleague Boomer and P8 on an out lap. So fresh tires all the way for the guys that are on the out laps. Currently 2 minutes to go. Joe will be the first one to start a lap here. Morris is just starting the lap. Oh, Moby sideways through the final. No, that's the penultimate corner. Through the penultimate corner. He is sideways. Will he start a new lap? Probably will, yes. The tires should go for more than one lap. Morris almost loses it. Nice save from him. Daniel is about to start a lap. Gamer James will also be able to start a lap. Joe invalidates here as he cuts the apex too much. Jonas is about to start a lap as well. Let's get on board with Daniel. Let's see his magic. What? This isn't possible. He's just now going through the through the first couple of corners. Has to correct the slide here coming out of turn 2. I think a bit of overdriving here could lose some time. Yeah, he's about a 10th off his best time. Let's visit Jonas through the same section of corners. Oh, a bit too much speed carrying into the start of sector 2, but still improves by 4/10. Daniel Goodwin is on the back straight. At the moment, this could get really interesting now. On the back straight. Let's watch Daniel through the third sector. 2.5 tenths for him in the second sector. I guess third sector has... Oh! Corrects it, and it isn't invalidated, so still could be something. Steven goes second. Bambino is third. Boomer goes fourth. Ardio will start P9. Unless Twana can improve, doesn't improve. Daniel, half a second up is Jonas. Jonas is battling for P3 probably. I don't think he can gain a second in the last sector. Let's see, maybe he can. 1/10 off pole is Steven, so the time is probably really doable. Let's see what Jonas can do. He's half a second off in P3. It's another pole for Daniel Goodwin. Unless Gamer James can do something. And Joe is invalidated. Okay, so Joe cannot do anything. Let's see if Gamer James can do something. Can he maybe take pole? Didn't take the apex there. Just now coming into the last corner. Good acceleration. Wheel spin, and he goes third by 5 thousandths of a second faster than Jonas. So it is your grid for today. Daniel Goodwin on pole, then Steven, Gamer James, Jonas, Bambino, Boomer, Joe, Moby. Joe is just now crossing the line. Moby, Ardio, CR7 or Papimo, then Morris Guy and Twana rounds out the grid. If it's a dry race, everyone gets free tire choice, so I guess we are seeing a one-stop here, maybe medium hards. Oh, good qualifying, rainy conditions. Let's see if the race is going to be... Oh, if the race is going to be rainy as well. Oh, good one, good one. So, it is Daniel on pole, the perfect thing he needed. Just needs to avoid a collision at the start. Now, with a 43.799. Then the only guy in the 43s besides him is Steven. Then we have Gamer James in 3rd, Jonas in 4th, Bambino 5th, Boomer 6th, Joe 7th, Moby 8th, Audio 9th, Poppy 10th, Morris 11th, and Wanak 12th. That's the grid, and I will see you as soon as we line up for the formation lap. Until then, see ya. Okay, so here we are for a dry race today. So here the grid for you once again. It's Daniel, Goodwin, Steven, Gamer, James, Jonas, Bambino, Puma, Joe, Moby, Audio, Papimo, Morris, and Wanak. Let's turn everything we need on. Let's see what tires they are on. That could be really interesting. Okay, so Daniel on the softs. He is going for an aggressive strategy and for an aggressive start, actually. Jonas as well. Jonas wants to go for the softs. Really interesting. Then, what else do we have here? We have Twanak on softs and we have Audio on softs. Everyone else on mediums. So we will see what strategy works out better. Maybe they are hoping for a safety car, the soft runners, to go for a free pit stop. I don't know. But if they want to utilize this strategy, they need to be aggressive at the start. And that's what we want to see. Oh, as there is Boomer. Boomer clearly knows what he's doing. Oh yeah, and the battle for P3 in the drivers is between Joe and Moby, and the gap is 13 points. So Moby needs to finish, I think, third, or fourth with a fastest lap to win, or to be third. I'm really sorry. And 28 laps of the USA circuit are in front of us. We are ready for the race. Really, really, really ready. So let's see the championship situation really quick before we dive into the race. If I can find it, yeah, here. So Daniel wins if he's 8th, or Jonas wins if Daniel is 8th or lower and he gets first and the fastest lap, or if Daniel is 9th or lower and he gets first without the fastest lap. That's really simple. Now let's go. It is fiber light soon. Here it is. 3, 4, 5. And it is lights out, and away we go. It's a good start from Daniel. It's a good start from Jonas. Jonas gaining 2 positions, will go down the inside. Still side by side with Steven. Goes ahead, pulls ahead. That's the soft tires. They really have a good pull away force. Audio down to 10th, battling still for 9th, and there goes Bambino. Off he goes. Hopefully no damage, but he is lost. Audio is up to P9. Okay. So it's Daniel, half a second in front of Jonas after the first sector. What's happening in the back? Oh, there's Moby trying to overtake Joe. RDO having some issues with the traction here. Let's go and move with Papimo. Papimo might try and dive bomb him here. Jonas is really close to Daniel now after this back straight after the slipstreaming battle. 3/10 separate those two. Let's watch them. Jonas hungry, really hungry, but he needs Daniel to mess this up in order to win the championship. But nonetheless, the battle is always good to watch. Jonas cannot get enough of a slipstream. Oh, gets really close to Daniel here. Oh, a big dive bomb. Oh my god, RDO. What a move. Holy moly. But Papimo is still there. They are fighting. RDO concedes the position. But whoa, somebody's off. Oh, it's RDO and it is Moby. Yes, it's Moby and RDO. Okay, interesting. I don't know what happened there. It's a virtual safety car. Anyways, the leaderboard's not right at all. Oh, this was a nice move by RDO. But he messed up only a couple of seconds later. It's a virtual safety car. And we are green once again. This was some good battling here on lap 2. We are now approaching lap 3. It says that we are on lap 3 already, but that's a game glitch that they are refusing to correct. So Morris and Papimo battling here. Really interesting. Jonas and Daniel already 3 seconds ahead as there is Rario going into the pits. Probably has damage. These two really good on the softs, really fast. Daniel looks like he has everything under control. He has plenty of ERS. Moby spun you, yeah. I mean, that move was banging. Steven and James. James up to P3 on the mediums. Really good performance from him. They both lock up into here. Let me try and find this overtake from audio once again. Just so I can watch it. Because it's amazing. They are close still. The DRS still available for Jonas. Four tenths the gap. Behind them, not much is happening, honestly. It's a big DRS train as well. Half a second is the gap coming into the back straight. This could be spicy now. Jonas has, I think, enough of a gap to launch an attack. When will the overspeed kick in? Daniel goes offensive to the inside. Jonas is just slightly ahead of him, but the inside line maybe works here. Now Daniel will have the outside. And this might be really interesting. Jonas is ahead. Well, Daniel, try it here. No, he will not. It is Jonas ahead now by 0.3. We could see this going on and on for the whole race because the DRS is quite powerful and they aren't able, if they aren't able to break the slipstream. Daniel will now have the slipstream. Jonas is using the ERS. Daniel is now going down the inside. Oh, this good move. Good move from Daniel. But this we actually could expect this to go on for another 23 laps. And on every DRS straight as well. Oh, as Bambino and Papimo are side by side here. Still side by side, and Bambino is off into the grass and comes back to the track. Does he have a penalty for that? Let me see. I mean, no, he doesn't. But you should never go side by side through there. Now Moby will go down the inside on Papimo and will make the move for P8. Oh, as Jonas and Daniel are still side by side coming out of the back straight. Jonas will have the inside line, forces Daniel wide. Daniel has the better traction and he will be ahead. Imagine if the gap was still 2 seconds. Ha! I mean 2 points for the championship. This would have been the most intense battle ever. Bambino and Papimo still battling. How is this possible? Bambino really angry, I think. I had the same situation with Bambino. He didn't want to concede the position, and now here they are still side by side. Oh, this is hard racing. And then we both spun. He got a 10-second penalty. I don't think this was his fault now, because he was ahead, but I wouldn't like to do that, because that's a slam dunk 10-second penalty. Jonas gets his first penalty of the race. Oh my god, Papimo really late on the brakes, but the good switchback from Bambino doesn't leave him any space, and Bambino is up to P9. Good job. Let's see if Daniel has any warnings. That could be interesting. Daniel has 2 warnings as well, so not that far apart, these two. You can see it on track as well. No DNF so far. If we get 5 DNFs this race, Daniel is the champion. Unless he DNFs himself, so... Oh, Daniel really runs wide here. Oh, it's a yellow flag, it is. RDO or... Oh, yep, you can see him spinning in the background. This was a really nice shot. Daniel with a big mistake here. And Jonas will have the DRS. But Daniel uses his DRS to defend. .3 is the gap. Yeah, only 12 cars. Only 12 cars, Igor. Unfortunately. But, you know, it's the season finale. It happens. Boo Moby! I can't say who made a mistake there, because I haven't seen it, but I will believe you. But I won't say Boo Moby, because I am neutral here. As Jonas activates the ERS, activates the DRS, Twana gets a 3-second time penalty. And can we see the cars again? Yes, we can. Oh, moving on the straight. Jonas taking a really wide line. Not able to pass him. I think what Jonas could do if he just cannot get past an undercut, really helpful, I think, in this situation. And he needs a good outlap. He needs to hammer it to get a good enough gap, so Daniel doesn't have the DRS. It's another yellow flag. Is it RDO? Yes, it is RDO. RDO, yeah, showing off. And good job, but yeah, we know you're too good, RDO. Your dream of not scoring points with even 12 drivers, that's coming true slowly but surely, so I think tier 3 RDO is your territory. Oh, this was a diss track on RDO. You're depressed. Do you want me to drive for you? Then you can commentate. I love this track. And I also want to race Sprint League on here. I mean, I didn't have any competition. I needed to overtake Mike off the start, and then I was first, but I need to defend from the guys behind me. Joe! Down the inside on Steven. But Steven is hanging in there, and Steven stays ahead. Good job from both of the drivers. Every time you try to make an overtake and don't crash, it's a good job. Steven locks up massively. What is happening here? RDO is being lapped. Let's swap. Yeah, let's swap. I mean, if you're retiring, you can join me as a co-commentator. I wouldn't have anything against it. Wait. I need to check something. Okay. All good. The only two guys that have DRS at the moment are Jonas and Joe. RDO, another penalty. Joe cannot do anything. Jonas is starting to struggle a bit as Morris and Bambino are fighting. Bambino really doesn't seem like he's leaving any room. Oh god. And Jonas gets another penalty. Puts him at 6, whilst Daniel doesn't have any. So this is looking better and better for Daniel. If you didn't have bad luck, you'd have none at all, RDO. What? You would have none at all. What? None at all? None points at all? I mean, It is possible with RDO. Everything's possible. Even that you get France for the race of champions. Anyways, Joe is in P5 in the DRS window of Steven. Steven is towing him around. But Joe just cannot make a move. Not enough straight line speed there. It is lap 10. We should probably expect the guys to come in, and Jonas is undercutting Daniel as RDO is doing donuts again. Your tires don't like you, RDO. Believe it or not. Jonas, what tire is he going? It's a medium, so it's a one-stop still. Okay. I thought this was a two-stop race, but probably because it's fresh tires. That's why it's a one-stop. Hard to race with damage. Oh, so you have damage. Oh, was that from the Bambino incident? And RDO, I would just say you continue doing donuts. Eventually, if you don't get disqualified for not completing enough laps, you will probably get a point, because I expect someone to crash out. Let's turn on the gap to leader. Jonas, the gap now 19.1 seconds. Can he undercut Daniel? Oh, Moby has overtaken Boomer. It was a DRS pass. Boomer is trying to come back, but Moby is not leaving him any space. Oh, Boomer. Oh, this game is broken. Your tires are hot. Get new tires. That's the pro tip here. And Daniel is in the pits. Let's see where he comes out compared to Jonas. Jonas is just now approaching the last corner. Daniel is approaching his pit box. He's now leaving his pit box probably. This is going to be mega close. Is the undercut going to work? Daniel now on the power. Jonas is ahead. Jonas is now already at turn 1. Daniel is behind him. Bambino, does he want to get involved here? Is the question. Jonas gets another penalty. Oh, this really... I didn't expect this from Jonas. You're hot, says Bonage. Are you? Yeah, you got the answer. It's not the tires that are hot. It's just you. You're too hot with the tires. Now, there is Poppy with his damage. Oh, and he's left the session. I hope he has another invite. I mean, I could invite him. I hope he does, because RDO has sent 2 rounds of the invites. Jonas is ahead. More than a second. The undercut worked here really nicely. Daniel, Boomer, Joe, and Gamer James, the only cars without penalties so far. As we are approaching the halfway point, will be next lap. Daniel is still outside the DRS window, and Jonas will get the DRS from Boomer. Unless he passes him before the DRS rate. And Boomer seems to be struggling a bit with these tires. Oh, Jonas will lose time here, actually. Yeah, Daniel is now back in the DRS window. Boomer doing his bit for Jonas, or not. As Joe is ahead of Steven. And a pretty clean move here. Jonas is ahead of Boomer, but that's a DRS overtake. Jonas cannot do anything here. Daniel has to stay behind Boomer, and now he will lose some time through Sector 3, I think. Oh, Daniel thinking about the move, but he's got a championship to think about as well. Steven gets a penalty. Jonas, I think we'll go for another move now, as Daniel, look at the traction that he has compared to Boomer. He's ahead. And Jonas cannot get ahead. Oh, he can. I thought he was on the outside. And Daniel will have to do this lap without DRS, I think. Let's see if he can gain 3/10 through the first sector, through the S's. Seems like he can. Yes, he can, definitely. Or maybe not. There's gonna be... he can, yes. He will get the DRS. Just about. He's using all of his DRS. Now at 10%. And RDO. Interesting. But Daniel cannot get ahead of Moby so far. Okay, Daniel turning everything on, going down the inside, and gets the job done. Is just about outside the DRS window of Jonas. But even this is enough for him to win the championship, so he can just chill out and drive. For his heart, he has 13 laps to go until we crown him a champion, if the things stay as they are. Okay. Steven gets another penalty. Daniel is still on his 2 warnings. Steven is pitting. I think we might get PlayStation Network error for the 3rd time today. It's been pretty good. Only 2 times today. Not bad. Not bad. Steven will come out in P8, I think. Yes. Yes, he will. Okay, 1.5 second the gap between those two. Not really much happening now at this phase in the race. Well, what can you do about it? A safety car now would be insane. Let's look at the penalties. So, 9 seconds for Jonas, 8 for Moby, 6 for Bambino, 12 for Steven, 6 for Morris, 3 for Twanak, 6 for Papi, and 12 for Audio. Let's watch Audio. Audio is always fun to watch as he is ghosted. And oh, it's happened for the 3rd time. And this was unexpected actually, because usually when it goes, it doesn't show any signs of life just before that. Yes, rest in peace. But I will fix it. And I have fixed it. Tech support, life support, Terminator 31. Okay. Audio, let's now watch a lap with audio. And let's analyze it, of course. Gamer James has overtaken Boomer. Let's watch that first, because I don't want anybody to be mad at me. I've missed half of the overtake, but doesn't matter. Let's see, audio now. Starting a lap. Doesn't have fuel, doesn't have ERS, but it doesn't matter for the guy here. Good apex. You're welcome, Mario. Goes through turn 2, then now the S's. Okay. Bit of understeer here, but that's because of the speed. Oh, misses the apex there. And here it's alright through sector 1. Oh, and he goes. Okay, so I have analyzed your first sector, and I've come to a conclusion that you need to spin less to be up front. I think that's the only problem you have, Ardio. You're really welcome. Boom is down to B6 somehow. Oh, he's pitting. Interesting. And now, sector 2. Let's treat it as a new lap. Approaching the hairpin, big lockup, misses the apex. Stays on track, that's important. Good apex here. Oh. His rear tires do not like him. Sliding out of this hairpin. Now, cannot take this flat out, but I can understand that. Good apex here. Could have gone a bit more wide, I think, maybe. And 10 seconds off his fastest lap, and RDO has completed a lap of Kota. Steven and Joe, meanwhile, battling here. Steven and Joe in the race-long battle. Steven gets another penalty. Oh, Joe gets the fastest lap. Oh, F your life. I mean, it was a good lap. Just take out the spin and you are going to win this race. And, oh, Steven has a small moment here. I think it might rest in peace just about now, so let's watch out. Tomorrow's Formula 1, guys. Tomorrow is Formula 1 and Formula 2. And I miss Formula One, and I really hope the race is good, and I really hope Formula 2 is good. I mean, Formula 2 is always good, and that was a big corner cut. But we'll pretend we haven't seen this. Steven takes a really wide entry into this hairpin, and Ardio has retired in the pit. Why are you a snowflake, Ardio? Why have you retired? Last season, I was 3 laps down in Vietnam. And, oh, I was 3 laps down in Vietnam, but I completed the race. Hyped for the F2 Cup, finally gonna be back racing again. You're hyped, but you know who isn't hyped? Oh, he's off. He's lost his wing. You wanted to come. Do you want an invite? I will invite you. I will invite you all the time. Just a moment. Party. Let's start a party. Okay, so let me finish this. Hyped for the F2 Cup. Finally gonna be back racing again. You will be racing again, and you're hyped, but hyped isn't hyped because he will not race. Because his internet is not working. Okay, let's start this party and let's invite RDO. Okay, and add players. I almost invited Rossi. Add players. I hope I haven't missed anything. Is there a safety car? There isn't a safety car, so we haven't missed anything. Let's go back to this. Hello, Ryan. I hope you can hear me. I really do. Oh, amazing. I hope the stream can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah. Good race from you. Amazing. Oh, virtual safety car. Oh my god. Oh. I mean, he went so strong. Oh, he's missing the whole suspension. Amazing.
His car's in the middle of the track.
He's missing the whole suspension. Okay, so that hit was so strong that he went through the wall and he went back onto the track. So it's a virtual safety car. See, could have been P11.
Could have been.
Could have been, yeah. Huh. Oh, you're an admin. Reveal something about season 6, maybe.
Reveal something about season 6.
Yeah. We'll
reveal this weekend.
Oh, okay. And
Drip feed.
tier 7, tier 8, tier 9, maybe?
Yeah, tier 12. That's just
tier 12. So we're doing a... Oh, I do not want to say the name of the league cosplay.
Oh, you wish.
We can't hear him. You can't hear him. Oh god. Wait, I'm gonna turn your volume up really much.
Right.
So this might be ear raping now. Wait, party. Party settings.
I just commented on the tier 1 stream ear rape by accident.
Party audio, let's go. This is it. Okay, tell me something now.
Tell you something again?
Yeah. Okay.
Something new or something old?
Anything. Maybe it's better now. Let's see.
The calendar is 12 races. It has tracks from Europe, tracks from not Europe, and it starts at A place.
Okay, interesting.
I will not be in the same tier as Daniel next season.
Okay, that's also understandable, I would say.
So much key information.
Yeah. Hopefully you can hear our, but the game should be loud as well. So.
Who's impressed you the most over the course of the season?
Oh,
Apart from me,
Gamer James. I have to say Gamer James.
been here about, what, 4 or 5 rounds now?
Yeah. Monaco, he's had an awful race. But now he is absolutely killing it. Daniel Goodwin as well. I haven't seen him, or I haven't recognized him. Who's impressed me the least?
2 races in.
I don't know, maybe, probably, I don't know.
Yeah, he did. His first race was Britain, Daniel's.
Yeah. Who impressed me the least? Daniel crashed? What you mean Daniel crashed? Oh, he's in P4.
I didn't... Yeah, he's got no wing.
Oh, he's got no wing. Oh my god.
He can't turn.
So,
To be fair, there's a big gap behind him. Where does he have to go?
what is happening?
Where does he have to finish for Jonas to win?
I'm just. So, stream, you can see this. Audio maybe can see this. If Daniel finishes 8th, Jonas needs first and the fastest lap. If Daniel finishes
Jonas doesn't have fastest lap.
P9 or lower, Jonas needs P1.
Jonas isn't going to get fastest lap. He's well too slow for fastest lap right now.
But this just got interesting, as Igor says. Oh my god. Daniel is making everything interesting. Last race, he did a 2-stop for some reason. He's in P6. Boomer's pitting as well. Oh my god, Boomer.
Twanak's going to overtake them.
Okay, Twanak's overtake him. Morris is too slow. Boomer's trolling us here. But look, Daniel, the only one without a penalty, so he...
Yeah.
He still got it. Don't worry about anything.
It's all calculated.
Yeah. And he's only 2 seconds off Twanak. Okay, least impressed with the Renault and the Red Bull team.
Igor.
Yes, Igor and yourself. I expected a Constructors' Championship here.
It was looking so good after the first race.
Oh, yes. And Red Bull. Morris finished 2nd last season. Papi was amazing last season. And this season, they just didn't do anything, to be honest. Yeah. But
Well, to be fair to him, Papi has scored some consistent points. He's got a few 5th place finishes, I think. Got 6th place as well earlier on,
they're
and
still
Daniel looks like he
last
might be
in
able to
the
get to win it.
Constructors. Oh yeah, and now we have 8 viewers. Why did you put France for Race of Champions? Or for the poll? Not for why was it on the poll?
So yeah, we had 5 tracks originally that we were going to do the poll for, and then we realised Twitter can only do 4.
Yeah.
So Spain was the 5th track.
Oh
that
my
we were gonna
god.
have on there. The reasons are not to be revealed yet. Also, there's Battle for P1, and then yeah, it started off looking like Mexico or Bahrain was going to win the vote, which is what we expected, to be honest. And then all of a sudden, France just shut up.
I have a conspiracy theory here. It was Rossi just getting 50 bots to vote, or making 50 accounts and just voted for France because France had 6% of the vote half the way into the poll. Then
yeah, Mexico and Bahrain were really close. Game of James looked like he might get the overtake done
yeah,
here.
maybe
Not quite.
now. Oh, lock up. Igor says it would have helped if I had showed up sometimes. Probably. Is Gamer James now the official second driver for Renault? Yes, he is.
I think he's first driver, to be honest.
Yeah. That's true as well.
As Daniel sets the fastest lap.
Yes, and he's in P6. So his championship dream is coming true. Wait a minute.
Oh, he's got the move done?
Yes. Gamer James with the number, is it 54? I think it is. With a big lockup as well.
At the same time that this battle for P1 and P2 is happening, Joe is actually closing up slowly. Probably going to be too far away.
Let's see the penalties. Because...
But yeah,
so
maybe
3
on
seconds for
penalties.
Gamer James and 9 for Jonas. It's a big difference. So... yeah, I expect Gamer James to win.
Boomer and Morris are battling.
This could be a really fun battle here.
Just coming for the main straight. Had some good memories of battling Morris this season.
Oh yeah.
Most of the time not for points, but I remember Abu
Morris
Dhabi for one. And Jonas with another penalty.
12 seconds now for him, so he needs to finish 6 seconds ahead of Joe to still be second.
Boomer's back past Morris.
Yep. This is a really nice shot. Morris, with a big dive bomb. But yeah, the switch back move from Boomer. The admin still got it. Imagine an incident between Boomer, Twanak, yourself, and maybe Igor. That means 4 stewards are not allowed to vote. Then
not anymore, it doesn't.
What?
It would only be 2 stewards.
Why?
Twanak and Igor aren't stewards anymore.
Oh. Interesting. I didn't know about that. Igor probably was too corrupt. And Twanak... I don't know. Twanak was Twanak.
Nothing wrong with Twanak.
Nothing wrong, he was just Twanak. Oh, and Morris goes wide. Still side by side through here. Boomer in P9 for the moment.
It's been your most memorable race of the season to watch as we're on the last lap of the final race.
Oh, probably Belgium. I can remember Belgium.
I think Abu Dhabi was a really good race, wasn't it, as well? And
honestly,
France.
I can't remember anything about Abu Dhabi. I can only remember about France. It was a penalty battle, and I think Moby won by 3/10 because of penalties.
You've got 2 things to watch here. You got Morris on the back of Boomer, or you got Gamer James for the win. I think Gamer James is going to get to the line first.
Yeah. And Gamer James completes the final lap of this season and wins the race in front of Probably Joe, yes. And then it's Jonas Moby. And let's watch these guys here. Moby will be P4, I think.
Morris just dived down the inside of that previous corner, which gave him a poor exit, but with the DRS he's not quite close enough.
Okay. Still here battling. Who will actually get the position? It's gonna be Boomer because of penalties, but you know. Let's just keep the suspension.
And also it looks like Morris has run out of fuel.
Oh. Interesting.
In Tier 1 it was Rudy who won, ahead of Types and Bread.
Okay. Interesting. And that was actually season 5, ladies and gentlemen. As something's being something's dying in my computer, but that's not a problem. It's your new champion, Daniel Goodwin, not on the podium, but he is your new champion. Good job, Daniel. Good job. And now here's your podium. It's Gamer James with his second win, I think, of the season. Then it is P2 for Joe. He also confirms his third place in the championship, and Jonas in P3. Ardio could have been 10th maybe, because Morris ran out of fuel. I don't know. Something could have happened. But yeah. I would like to thank you for being here for the whole season. I would like to thank Ardio for running this league, and I would like to thank the drivers for being clean all the time, almost all the time.
Don't forget Boomer and Blue Jean as well.
Yeah, Bloomer. Okay, I would like to thank Bloomer and Blue Jean. Blue Jean, yeah, I thought he was French. I mean, what?
So did I.
I mean, you know,
the most French name you could get.
Well, you know, I'm really messing up names all the time, and I hate that. Nice comes for this season. Thank you very much. Was a fun season. Yes, it was a fun season. Next season, I expect to be good. I hope I can still do comms for tier 2. Ryan. And
What, you want tier 5?
I'm tier 5. What do you mean I'm tier 5?
Doesn't matter.
Don't do that to me. Okay. Do you have anything to say, to add to something?
See you next season.
Yeah, really creative. Actually, see you for the F2 Cup.
And the Race of Champions.
And for the Race of Champions, I hope we can sort something out so it is not happening in France. And yeah. See you next season. And stay safe. And get a vaccine if you can. So, yeah. Bye-bye.